I'm Bree.
And I'm Jamie. Tell us about that one time.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Abduction Hotline.
Hey guys. So we have a voicemail today that came in fresh off the presses. So we're going to get right into it while I'm getting it all set up. I know it looks a little bit different on the screen. You guys, we have upgraded the way we're going to bring our broadcast to you. So welcome to our beautiful new studio. Does everybody like it?
We love it.
All right, we're just going to jump into this. If you guys are ready, you ready, Bree?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it.
All right.
So this one time, my name is Luis Apolinar from San Diego, California, and I was playing football with a friend at a school we used to go to. We'd kind of break into, jump over the fence, and play in the field. One day we're throwing the ball back and forth, kind of hitting each other with the ball, you could say, and something caught my eye in the distance, up in the sky. So I had to guess maybe 5 miles away over the sky, and looked over like it was over some houses nearby. And I saw like a shimmering light, almost like a flying saucer, you could say. At least that's how I could describe it. And I stared at it for maybe a minute or two. I was trying to get my friend's attention to look at it, and he wouldn't, since we were, throwing the ball at each other, trying to hit each other. So he thought, hey, maybe this is just a scheme of his to try to hit me. Well, I kept staring at it, and it seemed as if I got its attention too, and it went to the left, but faster than, an airplane or a helicopter would. Then it went to the right and to the left again, and then another right. Finally stopped in the middle, and then just took off the opposite way and never saw it again. I haven't seen anything since. This was maybe 10 years ago. Then I had another instance where I would always tell my mom about things that I believe are out there in the universe, and she would always just tell me that I was crazy or that I was stoned. And most of the time I was stoned, so no one would believe me. But this night she picked me up from my job I had at the mall. The mall usually closed around 8 or 9. And we were going home on this dark road, no lights around really. Then all of a sudden there was like a burning fireball in the sky. We didn't know what it was, so we pulled over, and I asked her, are you looking at this? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? My mom goes, yeah, I see it. I don't know what it is, though. Like, hard to explain when you don't really know what it is. And we stared at it for maybe 5 minutes, and all of a sudden, like 3 or 4 little smaller fireballs shot from under it, and they just completely disappeared. And we tried looking around if there was anything else like it. When we turned back around, it was gone. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. I don't know if it'll make it into the podcast, but at least I got this.
Oh, his voicemail got cut off there at the end, but I think he was saying at least he got to tell a story. Okay,
Yeah.
So let's start from the top. So the thing that you saw, the flashing in the sky, the lights that's really interesting that you're playing with your friend and that your friend didn't notice it and you were the only one to. What's more interesting to me is your other sighting, in all honesty, the one that you saw with your mom, the orange fireball in the sky, because immediately, although you said orange fireball, what came to mind in my mind was like a big orange plasma ball that maybe somebody says is a fireball because they don't really know what they're seeing. You know what I mean? And I've seen many videos of these kind of like orb-like UFOs where things drop out of them and kind of continue on. So it's very interesting that that's like kind of happening, because I've seen stuff like that, like kind of throughout a lot of our research, that this is like a common thing, that they're seeing these kind of like orange fireball like things in the sky with like smaller babies of it dropping out and then kind of disappearing. So that's really interesting to me.
It sounds super cool. I've never seen a UFO do that before, and I'm jealous. I would love to see that. It's like dropping its kids off. It's like, here you go, have fun.
You've never seen some of those videos? You've never seen some of those videos?
No,
Oh,
of
like in
course
person?
I have. Yeah, I've never seen something like that myself, which I think
Mm.
would be super cool to see them dropping their teenagers off at the mall, pretty much.
Yeah. And the first one too, it was doing very classic, I think, UFO maneuvers when he was talking about it going right and then left and then right and then left and then stopping and then taking off and disappearing. Like that, those are very classic UFO sightings to me. Like that's very in line with people who see UFOs. Like you telling us that, I'm like, oh yeah, it's very run of the mill. Yeah, that's seeing UFOs, buddy.
That's pretty cool. Now his mom can't say it's just because he was stoned, because she was there.
'Cause
Unless she
saw
was
it too.
stoned too.
I
But I
know.
think those are some pretty cool sightings.
I do
So,
too.
thanks for sharing, man.
Absolutely,
Keep 'em coming.
love. Absolutely. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. We'll see you guys next time. Call us. Abduction hotline is right down there. Love you all. Bye, guys.
See you soon. Bye.